And when I was a boy in the Cub Scouts, we came over here and sung Christmas carols. So that's how I knew about Cardinal Hill.
When Jim Coombs arrived at Cardinal Hill, he was paralyzed on his left side and he had cognitive problems.
For the first 2 or 3 days, I didn't want to do anything but sleep since I'd been 2.5 weeks in the hospital up there. They got me up and got me going and made me do a few things, and I didn't want to do them, but they're pretty persuasive.
When he had the stroke, I was afraid he would give up, but they don't let you do that here.
He improved a ton just in the time that he was here. He was bent over, rolling that walker really slowly on the way in, and then probably his last day, he was flying down the hall with nothing.
I was just so glad to get him here. I knew if I could get him here, it would be okay.
Jim went through physical, occupational, and speech therapy at Cardinal Hill. His inpatient stay included traditional treatments and utilized technological innovations available at Cardinal Hill Hospital, like the Lokomat, the Bioness, and the robotic arm.
And when I came down here, I couldn't move my arm or flex my hand at all. And when I got on this robot, I was able to move my arm after that.
And that was the first indication we had that, he was going to regain the movement on his right side.
During his inpatient stay, Jim's therapist also worked with his family.
They wanted the family to learn how to be comfortable with taking the patient home, taking their loved ones home and being able to have as normal a life as you possibly can.
Jim continued with his therapy at Cardinal Hill as an outpatient. He benefited from his therapist being able to refer to the therapy achievements of his inpatient care. He benefited from Cardinal Hill's continuum of care.
It was very helpful with him because they had had a lot of success with his foot drop on his affected side using the Bioness, which is a system that we use to stimulate the muscle to actually pull up the foot. And so I didn't have to guess or try. They had his cuff already, so that was an easy transition down into outpatient.
Cardinal Hill Rehabilitation Hospital engages in research to develop new therapies. Jim was selected to participate in one of those studies.
This particular study is just for the arm, and the goal is to strengthen the arm and increase coordination. He actually had therapy for 3 hours intensively working on his arm, and that was after 2 hours of nerve stimulation.
The stimulation helped, and I could sit here and watch movies, and why it worked on me. Well, when I first got up here, I couldn't move my arm. See, I can get it up, and I can get it all around.
He just had so much progress doing all those different things. It was wonderful.
I'd like to thank everybody here at Cardinal Hill because they've been great. They've helped me immensely, and I'll never forget them.